These companies are people that wear black Nike Air Force Ones. They don't give a crap about your business. What is going on, dealers? It is Sam from ShapeShift, back at it again with another video. If you're new here, my name is Sam. I am the founder of ShapeShift Group. We are a Facebook ads agency built for automotive car dealerships, and on this channel we talk about how dealerships can maximize their results and their ROI from Facebook and Instagram ad campaigns. So if that's a topic that interests you, you might want to consider subscribing. Now today I'm going to talk about something that I've been asked about a lot recently, and that is, are we doing anything for car dealerships to replace their automated Facebook marketplace solution? So if you haven't been up to date on what's going on with Facebook Marketplace for car dealerships, I talked about it in another video that I will link below. But in September, Facebook disabled the feature of having automated postings for car dealerships, and this has caused a lot of pain and heartache as dealerships that were used to just getting their inventory syndicated automatically on a daily basis without doing anything by going through one of their Facebook Marketplace partners. They are no longer able to do this. Facebook has disabled the feature of automated postings from Marketplace partners, and now dealerships are faced with having to manually post one by one every vehicle that they have by hand. So dealerships are asking me, Sam, do you have any solution to help us replace Marketplace, to help us automate our feeds, to help us get around Facebook's restrictions? And to that, unfortunately, my answer is no. At ShapeShift, we are not trying to circumvent Facebook's rules of sneakily automating your posts on Marketplace. I know there are some vendors that are either offering that solution or are trying to build that solution to replace Facebook Marketplace automated postings and find some sort of cheat or hack to get your inventory on Facebook Marketplace again automatically without you having to do anything. So let me tell you why at ShapeShift we are not pursuing this route, even if we're leaving some money on the table. And let me tell you why you should perhaps not consider pursuing this avenue and actually understand the risks that you're taking on if you are going to pursue this route of circumventing Facebook's new restrictions. So to understand what's going on, we should perhaps take a look at history, because I feel like history is repeating itself right now. Let's go back to the origin story. Let's go back to the OG, the granddaddy of internet classified sites, Craigslist. Now, if you recall, once upon a time, probably before 2012, I want to say, Craigslist was a site where car dealerships could post their inventory by hand and post as many posts as they want, with the caveat that they are doing this manually by hand. Now, of course, a lot of vendors out there saw the opportunity to make money, and they started to offer automated Craigslist posting solutions. Now, back in the day, there was no relevancy, there was no shorting. It was literally just who had the most posts on Craigslist and who posted the last post on Craigslist. So every car dealership, every vendor was just trying to spam Craigslist with as many posts as possible of their inventory and as often as possible, so that they can always show up at the top of the listings every single day, every single hour. Now, of course, this made Craig and Craigslist very angry that car dealerships were posting the same 2005 Honda Accord 10 different times in the span of a day. So what they did was they started to fight back, which was they started to ban posting accounts. They started to flag a bunch of posts. I would see dealerships' entire inventory go offline just like that, and they would be scrambling, calling up their Craigslist vendor and asking them what the hell happened to all of my Craigslist posts. And of course, the vendor would have to scramble as well to get some new servers up, get some new postings up, get some new ad accounts up. I mean, back in the day, people were using burner phones to get accounts set up. There were all kinds of craziness going on in terms of trying to circumvent Craigslist's automated posting filters and spam flaggers, and it was a constant tug of war. It was a constant cat and mouse game between dealerships and their vendors who were trying to get a new way to get automated posts up, and Craigslist trying to catching the way in which new automated postings were going up and flagging that and patching their system to not allow that exploit anymore. And of course, vendors would try to find different ways, different creative ways of getting posts up. And so dealerships were caught between this mess, because between the war of Craigslist versus automated posters, dealerships would suffer because they would be paying their Craigslist vendor a lot of money only to have their post get flagged and maybe be down for a week, 2 weeks, maybe even more. And it was just a huge headache. Now, to take this even further, eventually some of these Craigslist posting vendors actually got sued by Craigslist as a warning, as a cautionary tale to other Craigslist companies that they should not be trying to circumvent the system and massively spamming the Craigslist platform with the dealer ads. So that's a little history lesson for you. I was in the auto industry looking at that when it was happening. And if you have been in the auto industry for quite some time, then you probably recall these good old days of Craigslist as well. So let's talk about Facebook Marketplace now, which has pretty much become the replacement, the Web 2.0, the mobile optimized mobile app replacement for Craigslist. So we're at a point now where Facebook wants dealerships to do one of two things. Either just manually post or run Facebook ads and pay for views to your inventory. Look, I know you're used to Facebook Marketplace being free, but good things don't last forever. Free things don't last forever. There is always eventually a point where a company will want to monetize their free product, right? They built you this platform, they built you the users, and they actually built out that action of people actually shopping for cars on Facebook. Before Facebook built Marketplace and built Facebook inventory ads, shopping for cars was not a thing that people actually did on Facebook. But with the introduction of inventory ads and carousel ads and Facebook Marketplace, shopping for cars on Facebook is now an action that customers will take. However, the reason why they're taking away Facebook Marketplace as an automated solution for car dealerships that is free is because they now want to monetize this audience of car shoppers that they have generated to their platform. So now you're just expected to actually run Facebook ads and drive people to either your website or to your on Facebook Marketplace listing. You just can't get this stuff for free anymore. The past 2 years or so, consider that Facebook's free trial for you selling cars off of their platform, and now they want to monetize it, and they have all the right to do that. Now dealerships are faced with two options. Either run Facebook ads, either do it the right way, either spend money on the platform that Facebook has actually built out. It is the official way to reach new car shoppers and market your inventory if you don't want to manually post cars one at a time. If you want an automated solution that just runs in the background, Facebook ads is the official way to do it, and it is the better way to do it. I talk about that in my other video as well, where I do a comparison between Facebook ads and Facebook Marketplace. And Facebook ads is a vastly superior platform than Facebook Marketplace in terms of reaching car shoppers. So if you're not taking that route, you're taking a look at the other route, the sneaky route of finding a vendor, finding a hack, finding a tool, finding some sort of software that's going to do this for you. Let me warn you about something. For Facebook, you have one personal account that is tied to you. You have one business page that is tied to you. And you've spent a lot of time, a lot of energy posting on this Facebook page. You've spent a lot of perhaps money advertising to generate likes for your Facebook page. You've invested a lot in your Facebook page throughout the years to build the community and build the amount of followers that you have and the content that you've posted on there. What if that goes all away because you get banned for using one of these vendors, using one of these tools, or software that is circumventing the system. Please take a moment and consider that there are no redos for this. On Craigslist, if you actually had an account, a posting account that was banned, guess what? You can just create another email. You can just spin up another account and you might be back to business just posting more ads. However, because Facebook Marketplace, your posts are tied to your own Facebook business page, and there can only be one Facebook business page per business, you're actually risking your entire Facebook presence for your business by trying to circumvent Facebook's new policies and trying to automate some posts. Now, you might even be risking your own Facebook personal profile page because it is tied to your Facebook business page, and Facebook can see who the admins are, who has been using this page, who has been taking certain actions on this page. So you gotta think, is saving a few bucks worth it in terms of risking your entire Facebook presence? Now, the other thing is some of the vendors out there that are sneakily building bots and tools to circumvent Facebook's policies, they might have succeeded initially. They might have flown under the radar currently. But with all things that are hacks, that are exploits, these things eventually get found and these things eventually get patched up. And I would hate for you to go through what the dealers in 2012 went through, where overnight all of your Facebook Marketplace listings are just gone like that and you have absolutely no customers in your inbox, and then you're just going to have to scramble to get another marketing campaign up. And these things don't go up just overnight just like that. Meanwhile, your vendor that has been doing this exploit, they are going to have to find another exploit, and they might never even find another exploit. And you really have to consider, is that a company that you want to do business with? A company that's just looking to make a quick buck and not think about the long-term outcome and is willing to put your own Facebook page at risk. These companies are people that wear black Nike Air Force Ones. Now, if you don't get that reference, ask your kids, ask your younger nephew, ask one of those younger sales guys on your lot what that means. These companies are people that wear black Nike Air Force Ones. They don't give a crap about your business. So I would caution, if you're working with one of these companies that is sneakily, on purpose, trying to circumvent Facebook's new restrictions, please just be careful. Please be cautious, and please understand repercussions, the consequences that your business could be facing from Facebook. Guys, that's my little rant. I hope that was helpful. If this message even reaches one dealership, I'm happy I spent the time filming and recording and editing this video. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Whether you have subscribed or not, whether you have hit the like button or not, I appreciate each and every one of you. But if you haven't hit the like button yet, hopefully you really like this video and you're gonna hit that one time. Do it one time. Come on now, I'll wait. If you like the message, if you like the content, if you like the vision of ShapeShift, hit that subscribe button so you're always notified on the latest and greatest content I'm dropping on YouTube. This has been Sam over at ShapeShift. Till next time, see ya.